Welcome back, everyone. I hope everyone's been doing well. Welcome back to our space. This is a Fatha Oracle. For those of you that have not been here before, I just want to say that Fatha means be open. And I take that to mean be open in lots of different ways. But mostly energetically be open to new, be open to thoughts, be open to change. We're definitely in a period of change. So today I'm just gonna rattle with my rattle, a beautiful bear-shaped rattle. Gonna rattle just to clear our space, something a little different. So today, I would like to do what we have been doing here in this space, and that is to send loving and healing energy to the animal spirits and to any animal group that needs it. That can be all the animal groups, that can be some, it can be whoever you hold in your heart. Today specifically, I'd like to focus on gratitude to the animal spirits, and for very personal reasons that I'm not going to get into here, but I'm sure many of you share my gratitude for our animal spirits, whether they're your actual pets in your home or whether you just get to look out the window every day and see the birds or the squirrels or the chipmunks, or maybe you live in an area where there's even more wildlife. Maybe you see deer regularly, or squirrels, or hawks, or maybe even a bald eagle. So whatever way you celebrate animals and are grateful for their part in your life, I'm going to encourage you to just join me in sending gratitude today. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with the animal oracle deck. And I don't really have enough space to shuffle under the camera, so I hope you can hear me shuffle and trust that I am shuffling. Try to get it a little bit in here. And without, well, I just dropped some cards, so let me pick those up. Try that again, one more shuffle. That's what I get for trying to work in a small space. It is on my agenda to make more room. So I'm cutting the cards. Hope you can trust me there. I cut them into 3 piles. And here we go. And I'm going to see what our card is. Bobcat Spirit. Life is a Mystery, number 8. And I did draw it in reverse, so I will read that card in reverse when we go to do it. Before I do, I'm going to go ahead and draw our second card, which is from the Native Spirit deck card. So Bobcat Spirit makes me think that not just bobcats, but all cats, all of the cat family, all of the felines. And for those of you, here's our cards. I'm going to cut them here if I can. I know you can't quite see it, but here we go. Some people believe that we have not just domestic feline animals, but also extraterrestrial groups that are related to cats. So I don't know how you feel about that, but I'm open to learning about new things and believing that that could be possible. And so I would like to include them. And I can't even believe this, but can you see the word mystery is in both cards? I don't even know what to say. I know synchronicities occur, and that is just more proof of it. So I think our word to focus on today is mystery. Interesting, I was mentioning that there are people that believe that there are extraterrestrial races that are related to cats or feline-like spirits, and we get the word mystery. So to me, personally, that's a little bit of a confirmation. So I'm going to start with reading the Bobcat Spirit card, which is number 8. Number 8. And I did draw it in reverse. So like I said, I will read the protection message. Bobcat Spirit tells you this is not a time to reveal your deepest, most cherished dreams and desires to others, but rather a time to be quiet and gentle with yourself as truths begin to emerge in your awareness. Self-protection is called for, so be discerning, selective, and even secretive, revealing no more than is necessary. People have a way of imposing their opinions on you, so pay attention to whom you surround yourself with at this time. Be watchful and check your own motives as well as those of others as you keep your secrets to yourself for now rather than expose them to those who may potentially misunderstand your intentions or may not be supportive. Let your logical mind take a rest as you start to perceive the energy of your environment. Bobcat Spirit wants you to be stealthy and wise and keep your own counsel. Let yourself be a mystery yet to be revealed. And that's interesting because I just finished watching a video on YouTube, and it was a tarot reading, and the message was about keeping your shield up and protecting yourself. So I would say that's a confirmation also. So I'm going to go ahead and read from the Native Spirit, if you can see that Native Spirit book, about the great mystery, and let's see if this dovetails into the Bobcat. Have faith and know that you're divinely guided even when you have doubts. Trust that you're exactly where you need to be. Believe. You've planted your seeds, now allow Creator to do the rest. Even if you can't see into the future, have faith that the path will be illuminated and go forward. If you have any recurring challenges, turn them over to the Creator. Not my will, but thy will be done. Your Native Spirit wants you to know many Native cultures refer to the Creator as the Great Mystery. It's the idea that Great Spirit is so vast and profound that in many ways it's unknowable. Faith is the foundation of the ability to manifest. Everything was created because someone believed that it was possible, and patience is absolutely crucial in the application of this principle. Trust. Change can happen in a heartbeat, but some things require time. You've planted the seeds, now give them time to grow. Please be patient and know that it will happen. Whatever receives your care and attention will flourish. If you just planted some seeds in your garden today, you wouldn't go out and yell at them because there wasn't any fruit yet. So don't dig up your seeds of faith. Remember this mantra. It's happening. Repeat this phrase periodically, especially if you have doubts, and keep going. Okay, so there's a lot there. There is a lot there, and let's see if I can, oh my goodness, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I have the pendulum. There we go. You can kind of see it there. I'm going to go ahead and let the pendulum work to send some loving, healing energy to the Bobcat Spirit, the Cat Spirit family, and our gratitude to them and to Source Creator, who is truly the great mystery. I think if there's one thing that we can all agree on, despite how much conflict and division is in our world over so many things, race, religion, politics, everything, it just seems like everything is set up to divide us. But I think if there's one thing we can agree on, it's that really we don't know. We don't know the truth. And I think we're learning that we've been set up to believe lots of different things in our lives. And unfortunately, there's some evidence surfacing that a lot of the things that we've been told may not be true, but we don't know for sure. So I think we can all agree that there's a tremendous amount of uncertainty just about everywhere we look right now. And that can be very unsettling for people. I know at times in my life when I didn't have an answer for something, or I was waiting for an answer for something, or didn't know what was going to happen in a given situation, I always referred to that as living with a question mark. And living with question marks is very difficult. Maybe not for everyone, but it definitely was difficult for me to constantly every day live with an unknown. I can remember a family member having cancer and we didn't know which way it was going to go, and every day you waited and you held your breath, and unfortunately in that situation no amount of prayers were going to change it, and the person, their life path was to move on and go into their next life, and that was really difficult. So living with that unknown every day can be really hard, and we're in that. So I encourage you to reach out to Source, to reach out to whoever you can in your life that is reliable and supportive. And if you don't have anyone right now and you're feeling very alone, just know that you're welcome here, and that there are probably other people that will find these videos that are equally alone. I know that, as I've been online and in different places and interacted with different groups, there is a tremendous amount of separation and people going through phases in their lives where they're letting go of, it seems like, everything: friends, jobs, homes, loved ones, relationships. Anything that they knew that was familiar or felt secure has been removed from their life for whatever reason. And when you're dealing with that and you have someone in your life, let's say you still have a partner or you have family members around you, it's hard enough with support. And when you remove that support and suddenly you're trying to navigate everything by yourself, it's even more difficult. But I think Spirit gives us those opportunities sometimes so that we learn to rely on Spirit and rely on our inner guidance. And just like one of the cards said, don't rely on other people's opinions or get swayed by them. So I guess there's probably no better way to put it than a dark night of the soul. But when you're going through it, it's really hard not to be swallowed up by it and discouraged. So take a deep breath. We're just going to be quiet. So as we're quiet, maybe just take a few deep breaths and just settle in. Maybe put your hands on your heart. Remember, our focus is to send gratitude, love, healing, support. And let's also send protection, because that came up in the message. Okay. So if you haven't been here before, I usually realize, which is why I use the pendulum. I use the pendulum because when it stops, I know that the energy that we need to send, the love that we're sending, the protection, the support, the gratitude, once the pendulum stops, that is my signal that sending the energy is complete and that we can wrap up our time together. So I think in closing, I will just smudge our space. And I want you to feel the love. So I just want to thank you so much for being here. I wasn't sure if any light language would come through again like it did last time, but I guess it did want to at the end. So I hope you find some blessing in this and some peace. And pet a cat today if you get a chance. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.